YouTube, Twitch, this is going to be part 2 of the video because, OBS decided to disconnect and reconnect. God, that's like, what, 3-4 days in a row now where I have a part 1 and part 2? That really sucks. At any rate, we've literally advanced nowhere since the end of the last video. We're just going to finish running through here, see how much XP this guy's worth, advance it to the next day. We're currently on day 4 of 7. And we're about to be level, or we're already 26. We're just about to go apply the level ups. You've missed nothing, though. Trust me. Alright, that is wild to me that OBS does that. 220? Wow, what is... If I read that right? Yeah, 220. Sheesh, what a steep drop in XP. It's not even worth it. Now I have to go and face at least 31 enemies to level up again. I'm good. We did all the grinding we need to do. We got all the treasure we need to. We'll see if we've missed anything in the day report. Let me pet her head. Just let me pat it. Alright, we're all set. So while we're on this save page, excuse me one moment. I need to go run to the bathroom real quick. Ba-ba-ba. Can I have your blankie? Can I have this? Please? This may be me, but I think I just stole my... Or I don't think I just did. I definitely did just steal my dog's blanket, but usually she kicks it off the bed anyways. But it's freaking cold in this house right now. How much playtime have we had on this? 21 hours already? Nice. So now we've got challenges, huh? Father Konamine likes to torture us, I think. Well, if the information matrix is the reward, we're all going to do these challenges, aren't we? Okay, so same old, same old. Fun fact, if this is Caster's playthrough, this would be where you, I believe, maximize your... or receive full affection from her, as the walkthrough puts it. But we have Saber right now, so that comes at a later time. Alright, let's go check. Ryudu's back. Rin is not up here anymore. Yeah, I don't think she'll be up here anymore. I think the roof is kind of a waste of time, but we'll just check it regardless to be sure. Remember this. Your opponent is gathering information about you and your servant. I highly recommend that you do not ever think I am special while you are here. But I am special. Nobody knows what I am. Ooh, I'm a ghost. Whee! The girl from the nurse's office lost her power. She's still here as an anomaly in the system? Interesting. You helped her out in order to gain an ally. Way to play smart. You're pretty cool, dude. Thanks, dude. The Seraph can handle imparting full sensory sensory information to all your magi through your magic circuits. That's why you can touch, smell, hear, see, and taste the virtual world around you. It's all thanks to the incredible processing power of the Seraph. The arena has an ocean theme, as in the vast ocean of information. At this point in the tournament, most of our enemies should be in possession of superior servants. I've seen you going to the nurse's office a lot. Are you sure you're not ignoring your servant? That's a shark's fin. Fine, I'll go meet my fate. Tell Tiger I'll go see her later. I will tell her tomorrow. Interesting. So she's your ally. At least there's some reward for your risk. Be careful that she doesn't stab you in the back. This battle has the highest of stakes. Don't come complaining to me when you get betrayed. I won't. None of you ever did anything for me anyways. I'm secretly happy that Rin has opened up to me more as we've talked these past few days. I thought I was the one who saved her, but I think she's the one who saved me. Something wrong? I must have been lost in thought for a while because Rin's fixing me with a weird look. That reminds me, Rin said she'd researched Little Ronnie. I hope Rin didn't injure herself doing it. I'm fine, but I'm gonna need more information to go on. Practically every hero on record claimed divine protection. I guess that's true, and sadly I'm not having any luck with my own investigation. When I turn to shrug at Rin, I hear something behind me. Found you! Little Ronnie is oh so hungry. You look yummy. Is this a dining area? I would like to eat now. Little Ronnie's stomach is so empty, like a big hole. Yummy, is there dessert now too? Okay, fuck right off. Yummy, is she talking about eating us? That's sick. Wait, does that mean she wants to fight right here, right now? She must not be in her right mind to forget the penalty, but she's never in her right mind. Full! This is a place of healing. If you desire bloodletting, let us go to the arena. Well, Ronnie has really good table manners. Yes, she does. Alright. I'll go to the arena like Saber said. If I don't leave, Ren will be in danger. Sorry, Ren. Alright, we still need 10 more to get the next ability. Yes, I know, Nero. Sorry, you raised your standards so much, and the enemies are just not providing what we need. Do you have a seraphic music box? This item's awesome. Use it in battle, and your service HP will regenerate every turn. Nah, I'm good. So we came out 30,000 on top. That's fucking crazy. Alright, chat, give me just a second. I want to see if I can go ahead and do something. Okay, so we got that going out to YouTube now. So let's just go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Erase that. Alright. So, we already have, part 1 of this video uploading to Carnivore hunting event from yesterday's repeat, so just go in the same direction. Got it. So we'll keep that map open, but we already we're starting to upload part 1 of this video to YouTube, and part 2 will come out a little bit afterwards, hopefully, if everything goes right. Yeah, goes right. I think we are going to go for about another 2.5 hours, so this will probably carry us. We'll probably get carried into week 5 a little bit. Alright, chat, same deal as before. Hunting event, so Kodomine better hold up his word this time. Master. The enemy master and servant are nearby. We still have some hunting left to do, so we must make this encounter quite brief. Actually, I don't even think I have to use that. I think I could just straight up go right at them. Stun him. Skill. Thunderous. And Veil. And That should be it. If I do 60 and 60, I'll have 90 left. Or no, 60, 60, I'll have 30 left. So I can do that full combo one more time. Let's not do that full combo again. Yeah, you got it. You're not coming after me. Train to a high enough level that I don't need to worry about these guys. Same deal as before. They're going to get a slight lead, and then we're just going to kind of blow them out of the water. 60-60, we don't have enough for the last one. Uh, God, if I could one-shot these dudes, it'd be so great. They're gonna tie it up, and then they're gonna have to run and chase us. Yeah. Stop him in his tracks. And we get to save our Thunderous Applause for the last turn. They're close by. Not close enough, but they're battling enemies, and it takes them roughly 2 to 3 seconds to kill each one. Stun him so he can't do anything. Alright, GG's. Body it shit, Saber. Just like that, we're done here. It appears we vanquished all the enemy programs. Let us swing our blade at the enemy master. Oh. See, a bit of an oversight on my part. Granted, we only have to survive 3 turns, so that's whatever, but I see the error in my ways. Let's do this instead. Won't be able to use that at all. Let's get the Exorcist Blade out. Alright, here we go. Finally, I found it. Cute, cute thing. My mouth is watering. Yum. Those beady eyes betrayed no emotion. no human emotion, that is. She's full of animal instinct, though. Chills race up and down my spine as I face that monster. How dare you call this refined beauty a foul monster? Humans are the monstrous ones. A human who has never betrayed another of their wretched kind isn't human? I cannot let this rancid-ass accusation against my wife stand. The word monster shrunk the mania in the servant's eyes down to a cold point of anger. Monster? Monster? Yep, little Ronnie is a monster. A monster that eats everything up it loves. Oh, how heartbreaking. The plaintive buzzard of flies leaking from your mouth dares scorn us. My faith, my wife's bulimia. They will never be understood in this era that names us Dracula. Dracula? In truth, the world is distorted at the core. Humans have no capacity for logos. Did he say Dracula? As a notorious fellow whose legacy was twisted by myth? As much as I sympathize with you, I was showed no mercy, monster. Monster, you are doomed to be slayed by a hero. There you go. That's the ignorance I speak of. Spare us and die. I have no ability to fight them with. Okay, first one, hack. Get a free attack off. Second one's a code cast, defend. Don't really know from here, so let's do another defend, attack. This guy's ridiculous. All of that, and I have put a fraction of... Holy shit. Oh, God. Shoot. I don't even know. Let's do that just in case. We know what he's going to do for the first 2 turns, but after that, it's like anybody's guess. Okay, well, that was a waste of a heal, but better safe than sorry. Alright, just have to survive this. We got a code cast on 5. Defend, break. We're gonna deal with this. And then heal, attack, defend. Defend. We just have to survive this turn. Oh, okay, well, not gonna be great. I am sealed. I don't know what that means. Oh, poo. We lost. What are we gonna do now, Duke? Forgive my erring ways, my love. I have sinned. I will overcome this humiliation, for I despise them. With a ferocious roar, little Ronnie's servant blips out of the arena. I'm curious, how did he end up a monster? The beliefs he held must have been so potent that they repelled other people's way of thinking. The grief of isolation likely twisted him. It is normal for humans to want to exterminate monsters, so the rest, as they say, is history. The least we could do is give him the peace of eternal sleep. He was too pure. If he really did end up a monster because no one understood him, that's really sad. At any rate, now that they are monsters, we can't show them mercy. Somehow, we won. Now we can explore the arena more. No, now we can just get the frick out of here. We're done. GG's. Next day. Oh, God, if I did all of that, oh, this is gonna suck. No, hold on. Leave the room real quick. Sorry, Saber. Hold on. We have one item to go grab. Gonna do this out of order today. F it. Huh? You told that horrible student to come see me? Thank you very much. Allow me to give you this wonderful decoration to show you my appreciation for all you've done. Now we go back in the room. Aww. That's awesome. And really, really cute. Alright, speak with Saber. Okay, no, nothing to add. Saving it twice. F it. Well, I'm doing my challenge from Konomine, so is my opponent. I have to fight back before my matrix is exposed. I didn't think any comics would be here. When your back's against the wall, you have to believe in yourself. Well, personally, I believe my servant will lead me to victory. Make sure no one's on rooftop. By the way, have you spent any time conversing with your servant? Speaking with them in your private room will strengthen the bonds that tie you together. Yes, every day I've spoken. You will not catch me slacking on that front. It's probably my favorite part of the game. Did you hear that guy talking about manga? Too weird. You can't let the calm fool you. We're killing each other tomorrow. It's easy to go all superficial and forget what's really going on here. Did you meet Konomine's challenge? He said he'd come up with another one if you liked it. No, don't want to talk to you. You're an asshat. Don't you think your avatar is pretty high spec? It replicates not just your looks, but how you experience the world. The Seraph's amazing, huh? I won the challenge. There's no way I was losing to a manga fan. Huh? Why am I making such a fuss about this? When you've been out of reality for so long, mundane things start to become precious. Don't look so down in the dumps. When times get tough, shoulder through with a smile. What all did that hurt? Just my chest. Okay. Thank God I'm out from under that stupid challenge. At least yours wasn't a total waste of time. After this, it's all about the elimination battle, and I won't be holding back anything. I just noticed the guy who's usually outside of the library, slamming me for talking to him all the time, isn't there anymore. I don't think I've seen him once this week, which means he definitely bit the bullet. I relate the events of yesterday to Rin. She's standing this time, looking much healthier and engaged than a few days ago. Dracula? Rin scrunches her brow and lets out a big sigh when she hears the name. The whole Dracula myth is just a misunderstanding. They'll let anything be legendary soul now. If that's the kind of monster your opponent is, go defeat it with your head held high. There's no reason you can't beat a monster like that. After all, deep down, he's a human like us. A human, huh? I am a human. I can say that with pride now. Even without a body, I am human. And more importantly, by talking to Rin, I have realized something about my situation. Alone, I might be nothing, but I have Rin and Saber. That's why I can't lose to an insensate monster. You know, you've gotten a lot more confident. Rin smiles. I know why I'm more confident now. It's because I know I'm not alone. That's why I cannot lose. Alright, good enough. What's good enough? I told you I'd forgive you if you became a master worthy of my approval, right? And you just proved to me that you are worthy of my trust. I'm glad you saved me. That's all I have to say. Hey, shouldn't you be at the arena already? Hurry up. Yeah, of course. Even though my enemy's a monster, the one who will return to the school building is me. And so I'll make the most of my last day at the prep period so that I can win and be with Rin. Is my character crushing on Rin already? I have no idea. Kind of feels that way with the way they worded that specifically. For some unknown reason, I have the sudden overwhelming urge to ask her about the vampire. I have a feeling that it's a subject Tooko Aozaki would bite on. However, a vampire? Oh yeah, they definitely exist. I've never seen one though. How about you, Ayoko? As both a leech and a monster, I'm sure you've met one, right? Don't insult me like that. I'm a highly respected person who never consort with... That is to say, I may know one or two, but we're hardly friends. Acquaintances at best. While not the outcome I expected, as long as I get my answers, I don't care who answers me. Anyway, there are a myriad of vampire types knocking about. How do I put this? They're living beings that adhere to a strict code, maybe? They may have different values, but few are irrational or evil in the way some humans are. In fact, vampires are far more honorable than humans in that they always repay their debts. If she could be believed, then my opponent's servant, despite their behavior, is actually an admirable legendary soul. Yeah, I didn't think I had anything to spin here. If you find any formalware in the arena, don't sell it as you won't be able to get it back. So think long and hard before selling anything, as all transactions are final. You gonna go outside? Oh, you gotta go outside. Okay. Hold on one sec, chat. My pup needs to go out. Go. All right, chat. We're back. Looks like Konamine's stupid conditions are going to end soon. Can't believe he did that to us. I mean, we're already forced to do maniacal things like track down those dumb triggers and stuff. Can't wait for my Coliseum battle tomorrow. My opponent is going to regret ever being born. Did you enjoy my game, young master? It's Konamine. That game, I wonder if I beat my opponent. Very well. I'll reveal the results. The one who defeated the greatest number of enemy programs is you. In the match of 8 versus 6, you have won. Congratulations. As promised, I will disclose some of your rivals' information. The preparation period is nearly over. You'll need the rest of the time to prepare for battle. Alright, chat, so the only thing that's different is a Nephilim will once more spawn in, stronger than the others, which means it'll offer probably 1,000 and some odd experience, so we'll probably grind and gain a level here, and then we'll move on. We're going to check out our Matrix, though. Kazakli Bay, Fortress of Impalement. Divine Aegis. Marshall. We're going to read some of that once we're done with, once we're done with the, training here. I am incredibly worried, though. I mean, I think I'm still on pace to handle it just fine, but knowing that I did that little amount of damage is like... That's a shot right to the gut, but... Let's just get on with it. We're gonna go check for it near the exit. This guy, what the hell? I have no idea. He's only worth 100 XP though, so I'm not grinding against him. I am only here searching for the harder difficulty enemy. Aww. I don't want to fight this guy. What the fuck? There he is. It's gonna do what, 400? 390? Burn it all. Less I gotta deal with this guy, the better. Only 600? That... Okay, that's greatly disappointing. I was looking forward to 1,000. I know it's like... It's only roughly about a 300 XP difference, but it's still like, man, come on. Change the camera angle. God. Ow. Bastard. crit kills. Wait, does that mean I needed to attack? Yeah, I needed to attack. I can't wait till they stop attacking me. I don't know why they still are. They don't even pose a remote threat. They've been on a 4 streak. No reason to change it up now. Yeah, called it. Called the bluff. I do need to increase my luck strat, or my my agility and luck. God, it's almost just worth. It's not worth fighting you. But it's almost just worth going up 2 levels, but for the sake of content, we're gonna avoid that. Well, if the game insists. We didn't get a high roll in that. Ooh, avoid that guy. Alright, chat. It's quite possible that one lap around and head towards the exit and we'll level up. I just don't think I could be bothered to personally go another level. Oh, we got a crit for that one. I will gladly not fight the shark head. It's a low roll for that. It's another low roll. Definitely gotta shore up my agility stat. Well, the math will be extremely close at the very least. We'll fight this guy. I don't want to, but... Bonk. We might have to fight, like, one additional person. Depends on if they spawn anything right before the last guy. I think this is the last guy, so... Yeah, we'll need to fight, we'll need to go fight one more. Almost had it timed out perfectly. And of course, if we had just went and fought the Dino Head before turning down, we'd be fucking out of here. Oh, I hate it. Screw you. Screw you. God, I gotta really go out of my way to get to this last level up, huh? Just pop another return crystal. I don't even feel like running back. Alright. $7,000 XP? Yep, I'm good. Saber. Hi, Nero. Tomorrow is the elimination battle. By now, I've hoped you've learned that worry and hesitation chafe against my principles, right? Command me gloriously, and in return I shall deliver victory. Okay, so let's go ahead and review everything that we can. Kazakli Bay, Fortress of Impalement. This is this servant's noble phantasm and is synonymous with the servant himself, who in his previous life was known as Kazakli Voivoda, or the Impaler Prince. The tortures and horrors released by the multitude of spears that this noble phantasm summons inflicts damage equivalent to the immortality and depravity found in the soul of the targeted opponent, and can be seen as a form of divine punishment. During the time of his reign as monarch of Wallachia, maybe? I don't know. Vlad instituted a number of somewhat oppressive and punitive policies aimed at the lower levels of the nobility, whom Vlad felt had seriously undermined and destabilized his country with their excessive corruption and political maneuverings. In addition to laws designed to curtail their excesses, he also carried out an unprecedented number of impalings among the noble classes. While many believed he was simply trying to reduce the number of rivals and opponents to his rule, Vlad was shockingly ruthless in his approach to justice, targeting commoners and the upper class with equal viciousness. His kingdom became a land of horrors, culminating with the 1459 impaling of an emissary from the Ottoman Empire, who survived on the stake for several days before finally succumbing. According to the Vatican records, the number of impalements during his mad reign is believed to have reached close to 100,000, not including the soldiers of defeated armies or other victims from outside his country. Okay, then. A demon said to feed on blood, a being some claim to be of the undead and painted as evil and ungodly by those who hold to a certain religious view of the world. In addition to the need to feed on the blood of humans, creatures such as this also are seemingly immortal and are able to control lesser demons. Means son of the dragon. His father was a member of the Order of the Dragon, an organization that originated during the rise of the Holy Roman Empire, and he took this name from his father's legacy. Gives one the strength and vitality to escape from even the most dire of situations. It also gives one the ability to successfully retreat to ally territory if defeated. Today is the elimination battle. I hope you fully prepared. When I twirl around, Konamine is standing there, like always. Come to the first floor when ready. You can take the time necessary to stop by the commissary. Finished speaking, he opens the door and lets himself out. In preparation for the elimination battle, I should go to the chapel and the commissary. Or I should go to my personal room and sort out my information on the enemy servant. And then once that's in order, I'll go to where Konamine is. There's no power in existence that can stop time. The day of my elimination battle has arrived. I should go over the info I've collected so far. Maybe I can find something that'll give me an edge. My opponent this time, a creepy party clown, Lil Ronnie. It's hard to believe she's a girl. Her servant is insanely powerful too. And that servant wearing the black armor. What was it he relied on when he was alive? Religion. Though her servant spoke highly of his religion, he also mentioned how he was ultimately betrayed by it. If true, I can't imagine the anger he felt after being betrayed by something he had absolute faith in. I think my unease about it came more from his intensely ominous aura than anything else. But every time I've expected something to go wrong, it has. When I fought with her servant in the arena, I recognized the terrifying truth behind this class and identity. His true identity is that of the anthropomorphic Wolfman. Right. His name became synonymous with vampirism, and he became a figure of fear for succeeding generations. He's a monster that would defeat me soundly were he to use his full strength against me. Of course, the most useful bit of information came as a prize for winning Konamine's enemy hunt. It was info on his battle technique. His ultimate technique was called... Its name is Kazakli Bay, Fortress of Impalement. A field of spears drenched in blood, a fitting attack for Vlad III, the Impaler Prince known as Dracula. They changed Dracula heavily from what he is in this to what he is in Fate Apocrypha. Facing the man whose name is synonymous with vampires, this battle is going to be a tough one to win. But I have Ren on my side as well as my servant Saber. I can't be defeated. I won't be defeated. While he is a monster who willingly abandoned his humanity, I am a master of one who stands for everything he is not. Cut to the part where I perish. Praetor. Ah, never mind. Did we not get it right? Or was I just not paying attention? I just wasn't paying attention. Okay. Considered a heroic figure in Romanian history, he was seen as a noble warrior who rebuilt and maintained the kingdom of Wallachia, as well as the shield of Christendom against the threat of the Ottoman Empire. The name Dracula was the most common appellate used when referring to Vlad III during his reign as King of Wallachia. Originally, a duke appointed to his office under the auspices of the Eastern Roman Empire, he adopted many of the customs of that country's court, including signaling all documents or signing all documents in early Roman style. The name itself comes from his father's, Vlad III, enrollment into the Order of the Dragon, a monarchical chivalric order founded by Sigismund of Hungary, who later ascended to the throne of the Holy Roman Empire. His father took the surname Dracula, and Vlad III appended the A, signifying that he was son of Dracul. The Order of the Dragon's primary purpose was to defend the Christian world from increasing influence and might of the Islamic Ottoman Empire, a calling that Vlad III enthusiastically embraced. It is believed by some that he took the name Dracula not only in honor of his father, but as also an announcement of his intentions of safeguarding all of the Christendom against the Turks as the son of the dragon. In order to protect Wallachia from what he considered the ravaging Turkish hordes, he instituted a series of conscriptions and laws that almost destroyed the noble class and stability of his realm, as well as resorted to measures considered to be beyond monstrous even by the somewhat barbaric standards of the time. His cruelty and savagery was such that at one point he had over 20,000 captured enemy soldiers impaled in an effort to intimidate his foes. In the end, he was betrayed by the nobles he had turned his back on and was assassinated at the age of 46 years old. Rip, dude. There's going to be nobody, so let's just make this quick. Let's go to the first floor. Alright, I was just making sure there was nothing I needed to be aware of. This is the nurse's office. I can feel the people inside, but I'm not quite sure how. Anyway, the door won't budge. No. Yes, I know. Sorry, you take so much to level up now that I struggle with being able to give you what you want. You will now enter the Colosseum and confront the opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to leave the Colosseum is to win. If you are ready, I will open the gate. The way to the Colosseum is now open, young master. I wish you the best of luck. and hope that you will return. Remember, it's kill or be killed. Has it ever shown me walking in? Hey, what do you think the best food in the world is? Meanie. Isn't it also very cute? Little Ronnie is the official mascot for a famous fast food chain. I even had its custom made to match the chain's official colors. It's one of a kind. Whenever I walk around town, kids are always running up to me. Little Ronnie is so popular. Hey, what do you think of little Ronnie? How boring. Don't worry, little Ronnie thinks she'll come to really like you a lot. Such round, smooth cheeks, such a one... Stranger danger! I wonder what you'll taste like. I want to take a big bite. If I beat you, I wonder if I'll be allowed to have a taste of you. After all, everyone I've beaten so far has disappeared. It'd be a waste if you did too. Stranger danger. Really? I can think of nothing worse than the personality of a truly obsessed Gourmand. While I have a refined palate, even I am not so demanding in terms of the balance of flavors. Oh, such statements filled with confidence. It seems my judgment was not mistaken. Just the thought of skewering the heart of this noble foe and bathing in their blood makes my soul sing. That one perfect moment, the ultimate climax. Even this elevator ride just makes it all the more delicious. You're a unique escort. I might be stating the obvious, but you two are very berserker-like. I'd almost prefer it if they were. I still haven't even faced Berserker. When the elevator stops without a noise, the clown exaggeratedly drops her shoulders. I'm just so hungry. I just want to eat soon. A hamburger steak would be nice, or maybe stew. Which should I have? Solid black pupils stare steadily at me from those two holes in her mask. I cannot succumb to fear now. The curtain for the 4th round has gone up. Now it's time to body their shit. God, get them out of here. Just want a normalish person for once. 17,000 HP, though. Jesus. Sorry to make you wait, my wife. I hope the wait has only increased your appetite for these morsels. Uh-huh. Little Ronnie's stomach is so empty. They look the yummiest ever. And so I'm sad. Naturally, for you, a woman who only eats what she loves, rekindled a memory of my own paramour. You should love as you see fit, fastidious eater. Your cravings are more refined than those of a beast who eats to live, your love firmer than Deliance. There is nothing artificial about you, a ferocious desire, a pure courtship, a love cut off in full bloom. I understand you so well that I can't help but feel like vomiting. Oh yes, I understand what it is like to go mad from love. It is beautiful. Yep. Eat, pain, sad, eat. Little Ronnie wants to cry cups and cups of water. Yes, my wife, flood this alluring Sodom with tears. What you deeply desire, I shall pluck with my lance. Oh my god, I'm so ready to be done reading like this. How the fuck do I body your shit now? I can't beat him. I just realized something. Jack, give me 1 second. I have to reboot. I just realized that I had no means to stop the Noble Phantasm because I did not, I didn't equip that one thing. Exorcist Blade. I'm not going to reread everything, though. God, that should actually hurt my throat a little bit. Oh, I did have Exorcist Blade. Alright, time to just fast forward through this. Oh, no, I've got the hiccups now. Fucking fantastic. The Death Star. That's all that shape reminded me of. Alright, let's try this again. 17,000 HP, even though it says question mark, question mark, question mark. Skill, what can I give right now? Let me think. If I do 60s, I could do this 20. I could do this 4 times. So let's do that first. So break, break, defense, attack, break, starting from turn 2. Remedy, break. was a waste. I should have just attacked. If I'm hacking, it should have just went all the way through. Huh? God, it just tells me nothing for this fight. I honestly have no idea. I could easily die this turn. And I think I am dead this turn. Yeah. I don't know what to do. Hack. I think I just deal with the poison and say fuck it. I don't know what his... Okay, so he protected himself. He just... That was a entire round of protecting? What the fuck? Okay, I kind of have to go all in here to save myself, so we're going to make sure we don't get hit there. Attack, break, hack. And since we hack, let's just go all attack and just hope for the best. Because I don't know exactly how stun works, but we're going to pray. And we are finally below 10,000 HP. Jesus. Poison's not going to do anything to me here. I'm already poisoned. I don't know what to do. There's just not enough information to go off of. And one turn of getting hit is like super punishing. I no longer have any means to protect myself throughout the round. I might have to use that soon. Maybe. I just wish there was something that gave my freaking servant MP as well. It's gotta be a pattern of some kind. It's just poison, it's whatever. Okay, that worked. Defense, attack, attack, defense, attack, attack. Completely different now. Calling a turn 1 hack. Might as well attack. I may have misjudged it just a little bit. Fuck. Alright, this is gonna hurt, but at least he won't be spamming his skills next turn, so... Sacrifice the fuck. That's not good. Well, now it's time to figure out what that sandwich does. We're gonna take a chance here. Alright, I bought myself as much time as I can. I kind of really need to be perfect from here on out. And I'm not even going to be able to get a heal off, so I really just... Fuck, it's bad either way. I'm either really wrong and I'm about to lose here, or I'm pulling this out of my ass. Just need to live these two. Okay. Poison isn't gonna hurt me much. And another fucking godforsaken... What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, he's so close. I'm really just rolling the dice. And I need this third one to work. That's huge. Get the hit. Ceremonial Purge. It's not the impalement, so I don't think he could curse me. It's just going to do like 500 damage. I just couldn't hack and heal the same turn, and I'd rather just tank this and just pray. Poison's not going to do anything. Oh, please be the 2/2/2 special. Oh, I live. Okay. Fucking shit. Last heal. I really got to make this work. Break. Attack. No. Defend. No. Attack. Break, 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 break. Defend. I almost wonder if the boss fights are more reminiscent of the monster fights that you had. Because if it is, this is a huge read. Come on, come on, come on. Well, this is gonna hurt. Just fucking get through the turn. One more. Let's go! Let's go! Oh, that was... I think that was certain death. I think that was the last turn that I could have played that fight. Jesus! The body of the black-clothed servant lurches up dramatically. A blood-red teardrop trickles from a dulled eye. Oh, my heart is racing. No phase 2. No, 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 no. We're done here. I need a noble phantasm, chat. Bloodstained Emperor, to think I could not pierce your throat even while right in front of you. Slumped over and leaking blood, the loony servant still manages a crooked smile. Huh? Are you gonna die, Lancer? Then I gotta chomp you up. It's really sad, but I gotta eat you. No, don't waste your appetite. This body has no right to be loved by you. It will be air soon enough. You wish to devour the opponents you defeated, but we're not allowed to take a single bite of any. Even a life without sanity, so long as it human. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not reading all that in their voices anymore. I can't. Like all human souls, yours can still be saved. Purgatory will be your new home. Mine is hell. I'll take my leave for now. That put such a strain on my voice. The macabre party clown looks at his swirling ashes blankly before her eyes pop open and she stares at me. Can't tell if her crazed gaze is predatory or loving. The two things must be grotesquely intertwined in this clown's mind. I don't know the true intention she conceals behind or with that mask. The clown falls to her hands and knees in the puddle left by her departed servant, squirming but not in pain so much as is like a spoiled child. Aw, Lancer died. Little Ronnie, she's gonna die too. Oh, it's super sad that I don't get to eat you, because you look yummy. Little Ronnie would have made the tastiest tasty meal from you. Little Ronnie would have loved you mostest. Oh, I'm hungry. So hungry. Could not be gone soon enough. God, that was pain. Little Ronnie, arms swinging like a broken doll's, flickers out of existence, like someone switching off a TV. So went the final moments of the insane clown. Good riddance. Begone, thought. That was a terrifying fight, though. Jesus. They really went from giving you one of the easiest fights to giving you probably the hardest that you've encountered yet. By a mile. Like, it's not even close. Five, unborn, dead end. Chat, we have about an hour, so we're just going to go ahead and truck right on through. Facing an unavoidable death. Facing an inescapable conclusion. One's true essence wells up. Prayer and salvation are unneeded. When the end is so close. In time, you shall see. Another kind of inevitable. Known to all humanity. Is the light at the end of the tunnel. Fifth week, there's only like 8 people left now. Again, somehow I was able to win. More accurately, I somehow managed to stay alive. That was the most powerful opponent I faced up until now, and being asked who I was shook me a little. However, with the support of my servant and Rin, I have come to realize that I can only go forward, even if my only reason for doing so is that I fear death. I have a servant to fight for me and a beautiful, talented girl to help me. For now, I need to forget about my past and just continue forward as a master. And not get butchered at any point, please, for the love of God. The next combatants will be announced on the second floor bulletin board. The good old bulletin board. With that all too familiar white sheet of paper. Hang on, chat, I got updates. Rinto soccer route. Oh, it's time. This time I don't even have to look at the name to know who my opponent is. The moment I walked in, I was assaulted by the murderous aura associated with the man. His cold, callous eyes radiate a predatory gaze. None of the other masters tried to intimidate me quite like this. My skin prickles like thousands of invisible needles have struck the nape of my neck and chest. You're not flinching. You've improved. That's what makes Magi so special. They can make extreme progress in just a short period of time. As the man walks toward me, the air grows more oppressive with each step until I can hardly breathe. But that ends now. He whispers in my ear as he passes, close enough to touch my shoulder. The world, the Holy Grail, will be Leo's, and there will be no deviation from this course. Unable to look, unable to breathe, I wait for his malevolent presence to slowly fade as he walks away. A dismal human being. His methods thus far have contained no beauty. My servant speaks with disdain. Let us show him the liveliness of battle, spreading flowers and song in the battlefield. Such pomp is just as well, for it will also be his funeral. Jeez, as always, she has a knack for ignoring my insecurities and rambling on. But if she's trying to inspire me, that counts as being supportive. As soon as I arrive at the nurse's office, I tell Reen about my next opponent. When I tell her that my next opponent is Julius, her expression becomes grim. I see. So you were paired with him after all. He's the Haraway family's hatchet man, an assassin who only strikes from the shadows. He's a more formidable opponent than even Leo and has killed many of my fellow insurgents. As a master, he is the polar opposite of you, showing empathy and you're as good as dead. Recalling that foreboding sense of death sends a chill racing down my spine. To be blunt, even I'm not nearly as experienced as he is. Also, life means nothing to him. Things that might confound most people won't work on him, but I'll do what I can to help you. After all, I'm pretty much healed and I have nothing better to do. Anyway, try not to get killed. It's totally not hopeless. I'm sure we'll be able to figure a way to give you an edge somehow. I really gotta take some training seriously. Jesus. An electronic chiming sounds from my terminal. The primary cipher key has been generated. I find myself recalling Julius's hollow, vacant stare. My opponent is a real assassin. One mistake and I might as well cut my own throat and save him the trouble of doing it for me. But I can't worry about that now. I have to go to the arena and find my first trigger. Oh dear, when I tried to tidy up, Tosaka yelled at me. I'm worried she'll chase away all the other masters who use the nurse's office. What, you here to leech supplies? Here, take this. Try not to waste it. Oh, hey, she survived. It'd come as no surprise to me if one of the remaining masters were to win the Holy Grail. After this, 4 will be left, and then 2. It'd be good to finally face you in the finals. Something tells me that won't be the case. Almost against my will, I find myself wanting to ask these sisters another question. Both of them seem to be extremely powerful magi, but why does the Seraph allow their existence? Yes. Me and the oxygen thief. Unlike us, you masters enter through a specific gateway. As you're here for the Holy Grail War, you can only access specific parts of the Moon Cell. It's a little different for us. We're not here for the Holy Grail, but for the Moon Cell's network. In exchange for access to the network, we agreed to assist the masters competing for the Grail. But until someone wins the damn thing, we're stuck here the same as the rest of you. I see. Although not part of the Holy Grail War, they've been given master status. What's so important to them that they're willingly choose to be trapped inside of the Moon Cell? Didn't I already tell you? I'm looking for someone. A friend of a friend who fell afoul of here. All I had to go on was part of their mind was ensnared in the virtual world, so here I am. As for me, I sensed the potential shift in the future and came here to make sure nothing came of it. My detestable elder sister showed up at the same time, so we decided to set up shop here. Now I'm kind of forced to stay here so that I can keep an eye on her as well. This woman is hateful and evil, and her research is more Robert J. White than Mary Curie. Well, break time is over. I need to keep searching. You two keep the chit-chat to a minimal. In an obvious attempt to end further conversation, Touko Aozaki loudly clears her throat. What's more disturbing than her rudeness is the fact that she never denied Aoko's accusation. Hakano. And to you, it seems that your next opponent is none other than Professor Kuzuki. Even if it was only temporary, he was one of us. To think he'll be fighting a friend. I guess the description, conflicted emotions, would be best used here. But it's not, no. When he dies, it'll be weight off of my shoulders. Hakano Kishinam. Nam. So you still remain. There are 8 masters left now. You are a more superior magist than I thought. Sure, we'll go with that. Li Shuwen. Or is it Lai Shuwen? I think it's Li. Finally, we will face that man. I humbly accept heaven's will in pairing us. Do not worry, it is common enough to share a name with another person. Perhaps that is another's name. Alright, we've reached round 5. There are only a handful of people left on campus, including you. There are 8 masters left. Who knows? We might be facing each other next. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, huh? Okay, so there's you, there's the girl outside by the fountain, there's me, there's Julius, that's 4. Leo makes 5, so we're looking for 3 others. Six. Finally, what I've been waiting for. I've been paired with the worthiest of opponents, a Harway. Your next opponent is part of the Harway clan, too. Good luck to us both. We can share tips with each other. Works for me. Anything is welcome at this point. Especially more than 2 attacks per fight. I forgot to check the library. Hey, this is 6. You advance too. At this rate, we might end up opponents. Oh wait, no, this is 7. Your opponent is Kuzuki? You have my sympathy. That one's dangerous. There's something ominous about him. You survived the 4th round? Funny, I never pegged you as a skilled master. May the Holy Grail continue to illuminate your path through the difficult battles ahead. Thanks. Congratulations on surviving the 4th round, Hakano. You're almost a real master now. Keep up the good work. The Holy Grail is within reach. May victory be yours. We're not even close. You do not make 7 or 8. Oh man, I was sure your luck would run out by now. Anyway, congratulations on not dying. I assure you that we of the Commissary will continue to support your efforts. Fuck you. Yeah, we're not even gonna pretend like I'm not interested in that. Increases movement speed. Oh, this is such a good thing for early on. I don't know how good it is now, but... Oh. Sorry, had to stretch. We need to store that up before we buy it. That'll also be useful. Something tells me we're about to get hit like a fucking freight train here. Praetor, there is something that I must tell you about the arena. Never mind, it's nothing. Our enemy has just changed position, so be on your guard. Alright, so I'm gonna save, I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then we're gonna begin the week. I might try to get up a little bit earlier than normal tomorrow and stream a little extra long, so that way we can get through this before Thursday and Friday, since I'll be playing with the family on those nights. And Saturday I might be able to stream. Oh no, I'll be streaming Pokemon. And then Sunday is I might be hanging out with a friend, so probably no Fate at least until Monday after this week, so we'll see though. Yes, maybe I just go to 3:30 and try to push it as far as possible. In which case, that'd be another additional 30 minutes to tonight, so. Alright, so we can't advance past a certain part, so I'd like to train up. Is that an enemy? No, I must be imagining things. Praetor, I feel uneasy. There is indeed an enemy there. We may be in danger. Let's proceed cautiously. Well, so much for training up. This should be it for today, I'm sure. That familiar black coat strides into my field of vision. There's no mistaking that form, that gaze. It's none other than Julius, but even though we're in the arena, there's no sign of his servant. What could this... What a slimy, predatory aura. What pride to appear before us without his servant. Praetor, let us make quick work. That's my line. What? What just happened? In the space of a second, the air grew thick, and then I heard a thud as if something big hit the floor. There was nothing there. There's no mistaking that Saber has collapsed on the floor. I couldn't see the enemy? It's over. Let's go. Not satisfied? You want to slice off their heads too? No, there's no need. I've hit their heart, which is enough, but... yeah, that's enough. They're as good as dead. I see. Let's go then. Maybe it was my imagination, but Julius barely glanced at me before walking off. Julius turned away from me, melting back into the dimly lit passage like some kind of apparition. That voice must have belonged to Julius's servant. He said something pretty ominous. They're as good as dead. Saber isn't moving. I can't think of anything but that terrible sight. My strong, capable servant is lying helpless on the floor. We just came out of the wrong side of a surprise attack. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This can't be real. It's a dream, right? No, I can't wake up from this dream. It's real. What happened? How could I have been... I suppose this is the work of an assassin. But how did he eradicate his presence so fully? Saber haltingly gets up. It's clear that she is worse for wear. I am sorry, Praetor. However, I am glad you are fine. Saber? Seeing that I am safe, Saber sighs in relief and collapses again. I have to fix my servant as soon as possible. I am sorry, Praetor. I proclaim to be your blade, and yet commit such an error. The pain from my wound is terrible, but it is not as excruciating as my embarrassment. So, do not mock me too much. The pain I feel from gazing upon your stricken face is mortifying enough. Saber rasps out the words as if even forming them is taxing. Even though she's just been attacked by the enemy servant, she's still more worried about me. And it's unfair to ask this of you, Praetor, but please, you must protect me this time. Alright, well that motherfucker has to die now. Fuck with me, it's one thing. Fuck with Saber. Off with your heads. I haven't processed yesterday's events yet. Saber fell asleep yesterday in our private room, but it's morning and my servant isn't awake yet. That's a problem. Looking at my servant, the word of Julius's invisible servant taunt me. Death is inescapable. Death. Is Saber going to die? The strong, wise servant who's always defended stupid me might really die? As much as my heart wants to deny it, my brain can't. Saber sucks in labored breaths but doesn't awaken. I have to do something. Knowing that I have to do something doesn't mean I know what to do. When I rush out of the room to collect my thoughts, I run into a concerned-looking Rin. Morning, Hakuno. Oh, it's you, Rin. Good morning. I absent-mindedly reply. What kind of greeting is that? Anyway, you don't look too good. Does something happen? Rin's worried tone jumpstarts my addled mind into processing things again. The first thing I notice is that my face is stiff with worry. Belatedly, I turn and greet Rin with a smile. I'm glad to see you up and about. Yeah, I'm fine. I've got enough rest now. Now it's you I'm worried about, Hakuno. What happened? I mean, I lost my servant already. I told you I'd help you, Hakuno. Rin did in fact say that. But did she really mean it? Don't make me repeat myself. Yeah, I meant it. I'm fighting through you now. If it's a choice between you or Leo getting the Holy Grail, I'm siding with you. Got any complaints? I don't have any objections. In fact, I'm deeply grateful that I could draw on a master as strong as Rin. Okay, just so you don't ask again, I don't want Leo to get the Grail, so I'm helping you win. Not a bad partnership, right? Alright then, let me borrow your computer terminal. I hand her the terminal. Rin mutters a couple things, and the terminal blinks. What did she do? I linked your terminal with mine. Now we should be able to communicate even when you're in the arena. Cool, the ability to communicate at any time is reassuring. Rin smiles a bit when I thank her. It's no big deal, okay? Anyway, I don't sense your servant. What's up with that? That's right. That's right. Rin, you may know a way to revive Saber. What? Your servant was attacked by Julius? Is your servant going to be okay? When I tell her that my servant is still asleep in our private room, Rin ruminates for a moment. Your servant is still asleep in your private room? Take me there right now. I may know a way to revive your injured servant. Definitely not saying no to that. I nod curtly and accompany Rin to my private room. Saber should still be asleep there. And this is some new type of virus? No. It's more like the energy that has its own will. Tainted blood. This is a lot worse than I thought. It's like a tornado upended all the magic circuits in your body. Meaning the conduits that provide magic from you to your servant no longer function properly. The check's getting lost in the mail, so to speak. The servant's body is sustained by the flow of magic from their master. Without that magic, they fade. Their servant is sustaining their body on their own magic reserves right now. But that source is finite. Unless supply from their master resumes, they'll only last a few more days. Okay, I grasp the situation. I'll compose a plan of action, so come see me on the rooftop later. Rin leaves the room, the look on her face solemn. Frustration at my powerlessness wells up every time I see Saber in pain, but it's accompanied by the urge for me to get help fast. With Ren's help this evening, I'll form a plan of action. It's been hours since I spoke with Ren about it. Maybe she's found a way to help my servant. I guess I should head to the rooftop. Oh, I see you're in fine health. Are you alone? Wherever might your servant be? I twirl around to find the source of the voice, but there's no one there. I don't sense anyone. There's no mistaking that voice was of Julius's servant. In other words, the malicious unknown man who pacitated Saber yesterday. Just hearing the sound of his voice petrifies me and makes me break out into a cold sweat. I try to flee, but my body rejects the command. Haha, no need to be so tense. I merely happen to be taking a leisurely stroll on my own. So he's saying, if Julius isn't there commanding him to, he isn't interested in fighting me? Why such surprise? I'm not so savage to deal death when there is no need. Although I do applaud that you've learned to be more cautious after your fight with Julius. He and I are kindred spirits, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if I killed as often as him. The unseen servant laughs heartily. I get the impression he's not the unrestrained killer Julius is. Listen, I only kill one person every fight. That means just one person will unequivocally die. But it seems that your servant still lives? Take pride in that servant, O great Magus, for they evaded my fist, if only for an instant. It's a pity that I will be forced to kill an opponent I have enjoyed more than any before. A pity? Maybe Julius' servant isn't the mad hellhound I thought he was. Then maybe he'd be willing to heal my injured saber. Stay your request. As much as I'd like to assist you, my fists bring only destruction. My fists are murderous things, only able to rend the flesh and break the bones of the human body. The number that survive is 0. So as you see, I am no honorable warrior, just an executioner. So, you must aid your servant with your own hands if I am to have an enjoyable fight. Good day, then. I enthusiastically anticipate you and your servant's eventual retaliation. After those last words, the air is suddenly less tense. Did he leave? Anyway, right now, there's no sense in standing around wallowing in my own powerlessness. To the roof we go! Sorry about making you come all the way here, but I'm pretty much stuck here for now. To put it bluntly, Saber's remaining magic is at less than 10% of normal. If they don't get an infusion of magic soon, they'll be essentially dead by tomorrow. Dead by tomorrow? Whatever the case, what can I do before tomorrow comes? How can I supply them with magic? But don't panic just yet. All we need to do is find them a temporary supply of magic. I can tell Ren is confident in her knowledge. If she knows a way to do this, I'm all for it. Is that so? Alright then, let's do it. I should probably let you know what's going to happen. For a moment, Ren looks down, but then continues as if she's come to a decision. For a short time, I'll send magic to Saber. As a former master, this shouldn't be a problem. Ren will be using her own powers? Seems really unfathomable. I wonder if she can really do it. Honestly, even after hearing what she plans to do, I can't begin to imagine how it'll work. Huh? Yeah, of course it will. It'll be a cakewalk. That's right. It'll be nothing. My connection will run through your servant, but that's just a matter of schematics and such. Ren pats herself on the cheeks repeatedly as if to psych herself up. They seem like a big deal and all, but now is definitely not the time for hesitation. So what do you need me to do? First, head into the arena, find an area that'll be easy to hack into, and then set this up. As she says this, she hands me a black cube, and this is something that will hopefully bypass the arena's security and allow me to send magic there. For now, head inside the arena. I'll fill you in on the details once you're there. I'm glad I spoke with Ren. I'm sure everything will turn out okay. Somehow. For now, I'd better head to the arena like Ren said. It seems like you've taken a mighty blow, but I am impressed that you're still on your feet. But for now, you should concern yourself with the recovery of your servant. Gee, you don't say. I don't sense your servant. Seems the poison of the Black Scorpion of the Horrorways is already in circulation. Where's your servant? Something wrong? I see, you fought with Kuzuki. It could be fatal if you don't restore your servant's magic. Tosaka seems to know all stuff like that. You should go talk to her. Already did. No. Yikes. Someone dealt your servant quite a bit of damage there. Nothing at the commissary can heal that extensive of damage. And we aren't allowed to help either. The rules prohibit student council members from offering help. But I still wish you the best of luck. Your next opponent is sinister. I've caught him trying to hack into the student council. His goth aura gives me the creeps. I'm 100% behind you this time. So, good luck. Really, I wish I could do more. You look dejected. I know what to cheer you up. Doing me another favor. So what say you? Sure. You're such a kind person, and kudos for staying positive. About my humble request, I would like you to track down something another student lost. It was a digital representation of a coin that has been in their family for countless generations. The item in question will be deleted in 2 days, so don't take too long to find it. There's no reason to go there. I've already gotten my item for the week. I can't feel your servant's presence. Did Kuzuki manage to kill them off? I didn't think you were up to the challenge, especially with the Horways involved. Oh well. I can't believe you couldn't beat him even after using your noble phantasm. You did use it, right? Don't tell me that you have no idea what your servant's ultimate technique is. If you don't learn what your servant's noble phantasm is, your chances of surviving are nil. Yeah, tell me about it. I kind of learned that the hard way last fight. Master, I am correct in assuming that you are going to the arena? Very well, I will be going too. My duty is to cross swords with the enemy. Your responsibilities, of course, lie elsewhere. I was planning on entering the arena alone, but Saber would have noticed immediately. It's obvious my servant is in no condition to fight effectively, if at all. However, I have no choice but to have them join me. The fact is, if I entered the arena alone, I wouldn't last a minute. The 5th round has arrived, and Saber said that they would fight, injuries and all. Knowing the consequences of my actions, I ask that you fight alongside me anyway. Of course, you probably expected nothing less from one you fought alongside with. I understand, Master. Now let us go, and do not worry. I will not fall to mere tyrones. Looks like you've gotten to the arena. Okay, I'll instruct you on what I want you to do, so listen carefully. Like I said earlier, find the weak points in the arena's firewall and set up a bypass circuit. I'll guide you along, so please listen to my transmissions. Yeah, go ahead. That, and when I connect myself to the Holy Grail with the bypass circuit, I'll link with you. It's inadvertent, so it's not like I'm trying to peep at your files or anything. Whatever Rin needs to do, she has my permission. If I want to carry out Rin's plan, I'll need to avoid contact with the enemy. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. Jesus. Okay, you've reached a good spot for hacking. The portable terminal has caught a signal. Give me a moment, and I'll analyze it in more detail if it's a suitable location for a bypass circuit. It's all you, Rin. She responds quickly. Okay, it checks out. Right there, that's the best place to establish a bypass circuit. Alright, I'll create a channel between myself and the Holy Grail that maintains the arena. She whispers something. I'll transfer the hacking code from my terminal. I won't know for sure until I try it out, but it seems the bypass circuit is up and running. You're done. You can return whenever you finish your other stuff. We'll continue this at the school. No sooner have I replied in acknowledgement than the aura of death sends chills through my body. I whirl around to see. I think your victory declaration may have been premature. Julius. Our prey is running free when they should be rotting. What is this? Did you take mercy on them? No, not at all. I'd say they were just good enough to evade the full force of my strike. I see. Then this time, let's be sure and leave them corpses. My servant isn't in the condition to fight properly, but we have no choice but to defend ourselves. I'd never win challenging this fierce opponent while my servant is exhausted like this. I need to escape somehow, but I'm facing the harshest of all masters I've encountered so far. He and his servant are like a pair of hawks who would only revel in swooping down on their fleeing prey. I have to prepare for the worst. Hakuno, I'm going to perform a forced withdrawal on you. Accompanying Rin's voice is a blinding light that comes shooting out of my terminal. No sooner than I hear Rin's words does the light expand around me. My vision goes white, all my senses are snuffed out. The bright light forces me to clench my eyes shut as I give my body over to a strong gravitational pull. My virtual body is compressed into a single point and removed from the arena. My consciousness condenses like two dimensions becoming one and then traveling to a far beyond. In that strange time space. Damn, her files are flowing in. I hear Ren's voice. I have to cut the connection quickly or... Wait, this is... Her voice wavers as if she's so shocked she can hardly speak. No way, her body is missing. She softly mutters a searing truth. Yeah, did you forget that, Rin? Wait, you got my servant missing? Ay vey. I wonder how long I've been out. The last thing I remember from yesterday is Julius's attack and then being swallowed by light. Still dazed, I move my head some. It appears my motor skills are intact and my body's okay. I'm sore all over, but I'm alive. I sit up and open my eyes. Morning, Hakuno. Good thing you finally woke up. Things got pretty dicey in there. You've been asleep ever since the imposed withdrawal. Checking my portable terminal, I see that a day has passed. Ren ejected me from the arena when Julius attacked. I've been asleep from the shock ever since, I guess. You're lucky he attacked in there. Elsewhere, an imposed withdrawal would have been difficult to perform. A silver lining in a dark cloud, I suppose. That's right, about the bypass circuit. Is it in progress? The bypass circuit is providing a satisfactory influx, so I should be able to supply magic. What a relief. It's pure luck that Ren found a way to heal Saber just in time. Okay, can you close your eyes for a second? Huh? I wonder why. Still, I do as I'm told. Don't open them until I say. Is it my imagination, or is Ren really close by? Suddenly, there's a soft touch against my lips. Is this another procedure that'll supply my servant with magic? Phew. Alright, calm down. Me. Okay, you can open your eyes. There, my heart is still racing. My body temperature is too high. What am I so nervous about? Ren grumbles to herself. Is there some sort of problem? It's nothing. There's nothing even remotely like a problem occurring at the moment. Just now, I ran a program that interrupts the contractual bond between you and your servant. I should be able to supply magic to your servant directly from myself. I know what's going to happen, and I'm not pleased about it, but it'll heal Saber. That soft sensation still lingers on my lips when I look at Ren. She blushes and looks away. I swear, you are so dense. Well, everything's in order to supply your servant with magic. I'll perform the treatment, so you just come back to the nurse's office this evening. This isn't right. I can't keep leaving everything up to Ren. If there's anything at all I can do to help. I said I'd do it. It's fine. And considering what I have to do, it'd be even more I mean, leave this one to me and just go putz around in the library or something. And absolutely don't peek inside of the nurse's office. Don't peek. She probably doesn't want any distractions while she's working. I should do as she says and wait until evening. I wonder how long it's been since Ren took Saber down to the nurse's office. According to the time on my terminal, not all that much time has passed. I wonder if my anxiety comes from being in the middle of a war zone without my closest ally by my side. I guess I'll go to the library and wait around for her to contact me. Or maybe I should just head straight for the nurse's office. We're going straight. Straight there. Oh, hello there, Hakuno. As soon as Ren showed up, I was unceremoniously showed in the door. I wonder what she's up to. I could get fired for this. How am I supposed to do my job out here? Don't care. I know I was told to stay out, but I'm Saber's master. I can't help but be worried. What should I do? The choice is clear. As a master, the welfare of my servant should always come first. As I put my hand on the door, I feel a slight shock as if I was plugged into a socket. I crack the door open and peer inside. Okay. I don't know if I can show this, so... Where is... Just 1 second, chat. You know, you're actually kind of cute when you're flustered. Don't say things like that. I mean, this sort of thing, I can't really see anything. What is going on in there? As I open the door, an incredible fragrance overwhelms my senses. The scent is impossible to define, but it somehow stimulates every fiber of my being. All of a sudden, what could that possibly... What the... Hakuno, don't tell me you were peeking in. I see flashing lights and my body goes numb as I sink to the floor, my mind totally blank. I must have set off an incredibly powerful trap. But for an instant, I saw something I shouldn't have. I told you to stay out. If you peek in again, I swear I'll wipe every last memory of yours. Her anger washed over me like a wave. All I could think about was her leg. And Nah, better not dwell on that. The next time I try to peek will probably end up being fatal. I guess I'll go kill time in the library instead. Jackass, give me my servant back. I think I'll prowl the library until I hear from Ren. I better make the most of what time still remains. As I comb the bookshelves for more information, the presence of some unseen person distracts me. Oh, hello. The source of that voice could only be Leo. I wonder what he wants from me. I have come to bid you farewell, as I hear your next opponent is my brother. His brother? Is he talking about Julius? Oh, you didn't know? He and I are stepbrothers. Of course, that has nothing to do with his participation in the Holy Grail War. His only reason for being here is to protect the next head of the Horway family. I wonder what he means exactly by bid you farewell. There's no way you'll win. With that in mind, I wanted to say my farewells before your inevitable demise. Damn, the balls on this kid. Our skill level may be different, but I have no intention of just rolling over and dying. Some things can't be overcome through strength of will. My brother is simply too skilled for you to defeat. That may be true, but even you can't predict how our battle will end. There are no absolutes, especially in this world. Yes, I suppose you are right. There are no guarantees, even for him. I have no arguments to offer. Leo gives a little nod, as if in appreciation of the limits us mortals face. but I don't think that nod was for me. It was more for his brother Julius. If heaven sides against my brother, he is not one to fight it. However, that is a discussion for another time. In this case, I believe my brother will be victorious. But should he be defeated, then it'd obviously be a result of bad luck. Or perhaps he had no luck at all. How could he be so pragmatic about the possible death of his own brother? Why wouldn't Leo wish for Julius to claim victory? No, I would never go as low as to wish for victory of any kind. That is not the way of kings. As heartless as this may sound, my brother's victory or defeat would be of no consequence to me. His efforts will all be self-serving. If that effort doesn't benefit his lord, then it has no meaning. More to the point, his victory here will mean nothing, for I will be the sole survivor of this war. Eventually, he will die by my hand. Why then I would wish for his success in the preceding rounds. Although, if there is any consolation to be found, it'd be in the fact that he will have died for a purpose. My brother will be the foundation on which I will build my rule, from which the masses will benefit greatly. So this is how Leo sees everything. So these are the true thoughts of the one who has been ordained to rule the world. My business with you has now come to an end, so if you'll excuse me, I must be going. I've been meaning to have a serious conversation with you for quite some time now. As long as you believe that you'll survive until the end, farewells made now would be premature. And we'll probably meet again, should the chance present itself. And just as they had when he appeared, the sounds of his footsteps managed to convey his regal bearing. I didn't need Leo to point out how much more skilled Julius is at combat than me. However, I have no intention of giving up. After all, I'm not in this alone. You done with my servant now, asshole? I finished the magic restoration. Saber should be fine now. Come meet me on the first floor. Hakuno, I'm finished. Just like that, the terminal said, and when I reach the first floor, Rin is waiting for me. My servant is behind her. How considerate of you to come get me, Praetor. The situation is now resolved thanks to Rin. Unlike Saber, who looks refreshed, Rin appears somewhat tired. What's going on here? I wonder if something happened during the magical healing process. Sheesh, she resisted so much it still managed to drain me. Oh, it's nothing. The ceremony went fine, as you can see. She's got fight in her again. Okay, so my Saber wasn't on board with... Okay. Fully recovered. That's good. The nurse's office smells sweet. Maybe I should ask what they did in there for future reference. How boorish. You are too immature to handle the reality of it. Use your imagination if you must. Rain performed beautifully. True, my technique is superior, but you possess a certain natural grace. Hey, Saber, you promised not to say anything about it, didn't you? About what? More and more, I find it difficult to understand exactly what in the world is going on, but... In any case, Hakuno, even though I told you not to be... You still a peeping Tom? How can I not? I'm a master. I care what happens to my servant. So that's what they call it these days. You're lucky the trap didn't catch you. If you'd gone in, your electronic brain could have exploded. The trap was meant for the enemy, not you. Rin is pretty scary. I'm glad I didn't, interrupt her. All's well that ends well, though. Hopefully my servant won't need special treatment again. I'll let the details remain cloudy for now. I'm just happy that Saber is recovered. The enemy's eyes were malicious during his attack, but softened at the end. He is not all evil. Saber nods, satisfied. Well, I ought to thank Rin. She looks worn out. Well, whatever. It wasn't too much of an imposition. But I'm a bit tired. I'll rest for the remainder of today. Thank Rin and say farewell. With a shuffle in her step, she disappears down the hallway. As soon as she leaves, the gravity of our situation returns to me. Julius' servant is strong. There's an overwhelming difference between us. I have to be able to retaliate or I will become digital debris. Do not worry, Praetor. I shall not fall prey to the same trick again. Now that I am well, I will revisit the disgrace I have suffered upon their heads. What a bold assertion from the one who just crawled out of their grave. Please, no, not the cold rush of death again. By the time my senses revive, Julius has come to confront me. You, such a blatant disregard for decorum. I shall repay you with a lesson in humility. I saw through your trick the last time when you threw the surprise attack at me. Your fist penetrates your enemy's body with a bolt of magic which disrupts their nerves. It is a secret Chinese technique that combines raw energy with martial arts. Atta girl, Saber. Yes, splendid! You've seen through my moves, said to need no second strike. How marvelous, my opponent. With my fist, I will crush you into powder and grind you into the earth. This joy is a cheap liquor that I drink and drink, but never am sated by. Right, Julius? If by joy you mean bloodlust, I have no interest. Be brief about your business. How about you, my enemy? You must take some joy in bloodshed. A ridiculous notion. The beauty of fighting lies in chivalry, not in base amusements. Many a disciple will mourn. There is no more wretched a thing than a master becoming an assassin. You've landed a blow below the belt. It is true, I have very much strayed off my path. The dark side is seductive, as any martial arts instructor knows. Like a snake eating its tail, death leads to blood, leads to death, leads to blood. All this talk of bloodlust. Master, he intends to instigate a fight here. Are you ready? It's unavoidable. If we don't go on the offensive, we'll die here. We'll give it all we've got. Hold. Everyone freezes at Kodamine's single word. Coming from him, that single word holds special weight. Now, I'm sure you don't need to tell you this, but fighting on school grounds is prohibited. If you are so eager to kill each other, do it where I won't see. Otherwise, I'll have to stop you. If you choose to continue, I will be forced to slap you both with a penalty. What shall it be? We don't care, do we, Julius? My interest has waned. Let's go. I wish not to be saddled with a penalty for ending this weakling. Fair enough. I, too, wish to avoid a dull fight. Julius leaves. His unseen servant follows, apparently. You will save it for the arena as well, I take it. Now, you will save it for the arena as well, I take it. That's the venue to vent your passion. With that said, Konamine leaves. Well, if nothing else, I'm glad my servant is back to normal. Like Konamine said, we can go back to exploring the arena. There's no time to stand around. I head off to the arena. Psych. Top, bottom search. What's wrong with you? Your servant is recovered completely, so why don't you get to the arena? Okay. Was your servant able to fully recover from their injuries? The best way to heal a servant... You idiot! I can't speak of such things in public. Wait, hold on. I didn't check all the way. Yeah, she's not here. Excellent work, Praetor. Why are you smiling so? This is nothing to become gleeful about. It was certain in my mind that you would follow through. Therefore, I shall not thank you either. And the only people who smile so often are either clowns or couples who kiss each other when one of them leaves the house. Ahem. I am not so soft to become giddy over the smallest thing. So I am not happy about this whatsoever. Not in the least. So much dialogue. When I went to the office from the nurse's office, Osaka shut me out. What's she doing inside? None of your damn business. You're aware that the Seraph is located on the moon, right? Yeah, the moon is in outer space, home to a processor that far surpasses any on Earth. Don't you find the teensiest bit romantic? Wait, okay, so humanity didn't put the moon cell on the moon. It was just already there. I thought we put it on the moon. I'm stupid, but it makes sense considering humanity can't even process Seraph. Or the moon cell. You know, I was struck by something about your opponent when I passed him in the hallway the other day. Your opponent is a lot shorter than I expected. I was surprised. That helps me none. Leonard seems to fall into my traps and then walk right out of them. I just don't know how to handle him. That reminds me. I saw Kuzuki headed for the multimedia room with something key-like in hand. I think it was something like a lapel badge. We could enter the multimedia room with that. Ooh. Damn it, I can't concentrate. Should probably go grab some more of those horrid e-cigs. It's alright. The Tatarian Aster. It symbolizes remembrance. Oh, aren't you facing Kuzuki next? His eyes, no matter how many times I look into them, I never detect even a sliver of emotion. I saw Rin Tosaka earlier. She seemed kind of restless. It was so unlike her. What could she have been up to? Actually, scratch that. I think I know. Interesting. Shut up, 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 shut up.